Jeff, Merion only has 2 par 5s. In fact, they're within the first 4 holes. And the course as played by the members is 6,400 yards and change. That's the way courses used to be before they were 1,000, 7,000 yards. That's not uncommon. It wasn't uncommon back then, was it?
No, 64. See, the club moved from Haverford to Ardmore because the old course was too short. So the 6,400 yards, and it was a little shorter when it opened, is really what most players should play, what most good players should play. You know, if you want to go to the back tees and play 8,000 yards like Phil Mickelson does, you need Phil's game. Most of us are more than happy playing 6,400 yards, 6,200 yards, and enjoy the game more. Merion, despite its championship history, is a members golf course, and there are great players out of there. And if you take a look at the slope and you take a look at the rating of the course, you'll see that 64, 65, 6,600 yards is really all that's required. Now, in terms of the couple of par 5s, you know, that's a function of the land. It's a very small piece of land, and they had to fit 18 holes in there. This is the way they did it, a par 70. Interestingly, when the club was getting ready for the Open, they remeasured the golf course. This was actually in anticipation of the U.S. Amateur in 2005, and I think just after the U.S. Amateur. I don't have my years exactly right on that. But when they measured the golf course, the great hope was that the first number would be a 6 and not a 7, because they wanted to make a statement that you can play championship golf course on a course under 7,000 yards. When the players from the Amateur came, of the 300 and something rounds played at Merion, there were only 3 or 4 rounds under par. So, can that course hold up? I think it can. When it was remeasured for the Open, Mike Davis, who is now the executive director of the USGA, told me it is a point of pride that they will play this golf course at under 7,000 yards. Though there's really not room to create a 7,000-yard course there. They could probably get 7,015 yards out of it, but they wanted that first number to be a 6. The USGA wanted that, Merion wanted that, to show that golf can be played at that length.